Hello, my name is Ezra, and FYI, it's Batman Arkham City. Now, Batman Arkham City has been produced by Rocksteady Studios and is an open world kind of adventure game, I would say. It does not have shooting elements to it, really. It's more of a beat 'em up style game in a third person view. For those of you who have played Batman Arkham Asylum, I'm sure you will all be very familiar with this. Now, I'm going to start off by saying straight away that I have not played Arkham Asylum, so I am new to the Batman series of games, so I'm just going to hop straight in and give you guys my first impressions of this game. So for those of you who have never played a Batman game before, I hope this will be valuable to you, so let's hop in and get going. So like I was saying, the world isn't huge. I'd say it's of a medium size. You can't get in every single building either, which really doesn't... It isn't really that bad of a thing, I think, because the characters are so in depth and there's lots going on when you're travelling around the world. I think it doesn't really affect the gameplay.
Where is he? That doesn't matter right now.
So at the moment, just to let you know, I am at a part of the game where there is a crazy man ringing phone balls in the street. You answer them and he asks you to rescue hostages. You've got to find them before the timer runs out.
And we do what we're told.
And then you've got to defeat a huge group of, bad guys. So straight away, I'm going to get into some fighting elements. And for me, this is an awesome part of the game. Right, so there's a bad group of guys over there. And, oh, some of the gadgets in this game are so cool. I've got to show you. Firstly, the grappling hook. Check this out. How cool is this? For those of you who've played Arkham Asylum, like I say, you'll probably be familiar with this. Just the way you move around the environment in this game is so good. And it's great that it gives you... it tells you what to do for certain situations, which is quite nice, because there are a lot of moves in this that you can kind of forget. So the tutorial style is a nice addition, I think. So let's just crack on with this.
Look out! Batman's here!
Now this, for me, is the best part of the game. The fighting is so satisfying. I really can't explain how satisfying this is. The way you can be attacking one man and counter another and move straight onto another enemy makes the fighting so fluid. And there are a huge number of different moves that you can do, and finishing moves, I should say. So, right, the mission is I don't want to hurt the guy in green, as I need to get information off him. So I'm doing my best to stay away from him. But like I said, the way you interact with enemies is just great. For example, look, the way you spin off a guy and then kick him to the ground. Oh, I don't want to hurt that guy. Okay, let's just get up here and finish them off from afar. So I'm going to show you some of the gadgets here. So the Batarang, for example. I select it like so. Right click to aim it at them.
This ain't over.
And there we go. You can do quick throws. Like so. They do dodge these though. Now what I want to do is take him to the ground so I can do a finishing move on him.
Get down here and fight, Bat!
Right. So let's do a finishing move on this guy. Again. So we interrogate this guy. Let's see where the next load of hostages are.
I know you work for Riddler.
How? I mean, yes! Please, don't hurt me. I'll tell you everything.
Now,
There
there
was
are
never
a
any
lot
doubt
of
in my mind.
Batman characters in this. Like I said, I haven't really got into the Batman series before, but they are really well explained. So for example,
over here!
if we tab out here, you can go to the character bios. So every new character you find, you can look them up. Say, for example, for the Joker, gives you all their details, their biography, attributes, and for those of you who don't really know the Batman universe, this is a great way to kind of introduce yourself, and it doesn't really feel like you're left out in any way or you're in the dark as to what characters who's who in the game. I think that's really important to kind of get you involved in the universe, and that, to be honest, I have. Like I said, I've never played it before, and I really do feel like I get to know some of these characters quite well already. Now, for those of you who've read the comics, you're probably like cringing, thinking how bad that is. But yeah, I think that's a really nice addition anyway. So let's just skip over to this guy. Rescue Eddie.
I didn't want to do it, but he made me. He had my friend. He stuck a knife in his leg.
I'm just going to keep quiet for these bits of dialogue.
It's all my fault, but
you guys can get a feel of the voice acting.
Where is he?
He's insane. He told me to get everyone out of the church. He said they'd all die if I didn't. I was scared. He kept blaming you.
You're safe now.
He told me to tell you something. He was very, very specific. It's just some numbers. 275325. I have no idea what they mean.
They sound like a radio frequency.
Okay, so this is just one of his gadgets here to find out radio frequency signals. So for example, that guy's just given us some numbers, 275325. So I presume they're coordinates for latitude and longitude. So let's have a look. 275. Oh, a new signal detected. 75325. There we go. So you click to decode. Little things like this really make the game cool. All these gadgets.
I suppose I should fulfill my side of the agreement. A riddle for a bat. Can you solve it?
Did you figure out what the numbers mean?
Yes, it's just one of Riddler's games. He gave you something, right?
Yeah, it's just a box. I don't know what it does.
I'll figure it out. You should head back to the church. You'll be safer there.
Now I'll show you this scanning mode in a minute when we go outside. It's another way to another cool way to interact with the environment. Something else which I found has been really nice is the voice acting and the character animations. On a whole, they're pretty good, and you know, keep you quite engrossed in the game.
I need to solve the riddle before I can leave.
Oh, right, okay, so we've got to solve this riddle. Let's have the Enigma machine.
Riddle me this. If you know me, you'll want to share me. But if you share me, I'll be gone. What
Right, so this is pretty
am I?
simple, I think. Obviously, it's going to be the answer here. There we go.
Well done, Dark Knight. You did it.
Not much for an
Like a
Enigma
child
machine, to be
learning
honest.
to walk for the first time, I feel I should reward this miracle and give you the location of the poor, soon-to-be dead doctor who is desperately crying out for help.
So the doctor. Let's see. So that's obviously got to be the hostage there. So this is the map. Okay, let me just explain this. This is the map for Arkham City. Like I said, it's not huge, but there are so many things within and enemies you can fight along the way that do keep you engrossed. As with Fallout and those kind of titles and Skyrim, you can wander a huge environment and there's a lot less to do. Well, there is still a huge amount, but if you kind of get what I'm saying, there's less to do and less things to interact with. Whereas this, in such a small space, there is a huge amount to interact with. And I think that's how they're overcoming that problem with the medium-sized space. Right, so we go on in this, and if we want to set this as a current objective, we hit backspace. And there we go, so tab out again.
Riddler's loose in Arkham City. He's taken the guards from the church hostage.
As I recall, he's been incarcerated since you led the police to his location from Arkham Island. What does he want?
Revenge. He's leaving me radio frequencies, and he gave me a device to decode his riddles. They lead to map references within Arkham City. I'll let you know how I get on.
Like I said, even the way that you can view the character and the environment from the third-person view is great. It's still really cinematic. The way you can look upon Batman like this is pretty cool. Right, so let's head on out and see what we've got to do here. Once I get into another fight again, I'm going to show you guys all the different moves you can use and the ways that you can actually keep track of how to use them by tabbing out and looking at that, because that is so important.
Target in sight.
And like I said, for a medium-sized map, the movement is really important to make you feel like it's exciting, you've got things to do.
He appeared out of nowhere, took out everyone in the court.
And little things like this local surveillance here, you know, you can listen to people's conversations that are nearby to you. It just keeps things interesting.
Batman and Catwoman are free, Two-Face is strung up.
Right, so let's
and
head
we're
over to
stuck
this
out here in
position.
the cold.
And of course, you can fly in this. which I love. Like I said, I haven't played any Batman games before, so forgive me, those of you who know about this. Okay, let's just get into this fight here. Again, the ways you drop into this and get the fight started is just great. Okay, now you can stun people like that with your cape, which is nice. This is the best bit, is when there's a huge group of people and you can counter people really easily, so you never feel like you're too in the thick of it. You can always just counter easily, which is just the right mouse button. Ooh, special combo. Oh, I didn't missed it. You can use a special combo in this, which gets a load of bats in to stun the enemies.
What are you gonna do, Batman?
And you earn that when you've got enough combo points, basically, from fighting enemies.
Batman is engaged in combat. Multiple inmates.
Right, I'm just going to dodge up here a minute for you in a minute, so I can actually show you the
Target is fleeing zone.
different moves you can do. So again,
you come back, I'm gonna
with most of
take
the things
your
in this
ass
game,
back.
you just tab out and you go to the tech, and you've got your different attributes at the top here, so batsuit, gadgets, combat. So combat is what I want to show you. So all here are the different moves you can use. So for example, if I want to perform an aerial attack, you just double click on it and it tells you exactly how to do it. Very nice and simple, just an easy way for forgetting moves that you really want to use like this. It's just a really nice feature. And you can also enable a tutorial on how to use it. If you click right control, I suppose when you're fighting enemies, it will pop up and show you, which again is another really nice feature. So let's just tab back out into this and get it going again. Actually, I'm going to show you a little special move you can do. Oh, this is awesome. I'm sorry. If you can hold on to helicopters like this and just survey the scene. Game designers are putting a lot of effort into kind of making this like the Batman universe, which is pretty cool. So,
Go on, Bat! Run
let's do the
away!
glide kick.
Hi!
Oof, there we go.
The freaking Bat!
Yeah, you should be scared. Oop, that's the one I'm going to keep. Yeah, you can also use your gadgets here, like so, which is awesome.
This'll be easy,
The
Bat.
back claw. Oh, get away. Yeah, so to quick use an item, you've got the numbered keys on the keyboard, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you double press them, for example, which is number 1, that's the batarang. 2 is the back claw. 3 is explosive gel. I forgot I had that actually.
See you too
Right, let's use
scared
explosive
to face
gel.
me.
Of your crimes against society. Gotham is a safer place without you. You are responsible.
This'll be easy, freak.
Within this
Ooh, I don't want to
facility.
use that. I don't want to kill the guy in green, basically. He's the guy I need to have information on.
Arkham City's where you're gonna die.
Yeah, so just the way you can easily use all your gadgets very quickly, again, is another nice feature. They really do put the gamer at the forefront in this, trying to really engross you in the universe. Right, so now we've got to interrogate this guy. Come on. Again, just the
Don't
camera angles that they
make me
use.
hurt you.
You can tell I'm excited about this game.
Thank you.
And down he goes. Good night. So let's head over to this next location. Right, swing up here, make our way over. Where are we gonna go? Over here. I'm going the wrong way. Right. Like I said, even when you're just jumping off buildings, it is so easy. The movement in this game is brilliant. They put so much time and effort. Oh, another thing I want to say. There are Riddler puzzles found around the map, as you can see down there. If I can get the camera there, that little green orb down there. They're puzzles that you can do. And you have to solve, you have to figure them out. Now, there is yet another really cool feature in this game, which is the detective mode. So, if I press the X button, it switches it into detective mode, which is kind of like a scanning, a different vision, the way to scan the environment. And it shows you things that you wouldn't normally be able to see. So for example, this Riddler trophy, it says hidden around the quarantine zone where okay, that just tells you what it is. You can see this lead that goes up here that like you can see, you wouldn't be able to see without it. So if I skip up here, I'm guessing it leads somewhere. I'm guessing it's this. Oh, what is it? guessing it leads to this... Ah, here we go. Right, so it leads to this little button. Now without that you wouldn't really be able to see it. You might not know what that's for. Now you've got to get the little question marks out of those boxes that I saw earlier. So I'm presuming you've just got to hit that like so. Oh, oh, you've got 8 seconds to get it. Oh, damn it, I missed it. So that's fine. But you get the general idea of how... Again, it's another feature to keep you entertained whilst you're moving around the environment. Because you'd think, just with the main story in this, it might get a little boring, even if the characters are so good in Batman. But no, there are so many things to do around the environment whilst you play. Oh, I definitely got that. That's a lie. Right, anyway, I'll come back for that in a bit. I don't want to bore you too much.
Not approach the containment wall.
Right, head over to this next character. Oh, we must be pretty close then. Let's see. Detective mode usually finds things. I'm guessing it must be down below here somewhere. Maybe it's in the building. Interesting. So the question mark is there. Where do I go? I guess you go in this restaurant here, maybe? Let's have a little look. Well, I'm a little stumped. I'm not really sure where to go. Maybe you got to jump in through here? I'm not sure. Let's just check on the map. Oh, maybe that is the thing we've actually got to get out then. This challenge. Maybe this, yeah, I'm guessing that's what it is. So I will have to do it. Right, let's get on this now. There we go. So I've hit that. There we go, we got it. Well, I'm still not quite sure what to do. Anyway, let's see if we can do something else in a minute for the map. Have a little search around, see what else we can find. There's a distress flare on the roof there.
Distress flare on a rooftop in the East Ark.
So let's just head over there now and see if we can help who's ever in need of helping. I don't really want to get into the main story too much because it is quite integral. And I know for all you Batman fans, you probably want to keep the storyline to yourselves, so I'm going to leave that for now. If you do want me to show you some of the storyline, then do let me know and I will set up for you. So the flying is great. You can actually dive bomb in this and then let go to gain more altitude to keep yourself flying. Again, very nice. Right, so here we go. This is where we've got to head to. Now this is where the distress flare came from, so I guess I'm going to head in here and see what's what. Right. Who's going to be in here then? Oh, interesting. Oh, I don't know who this character is. I'm hoping you Batman fans will know. Interesting. Nice little toy on the floor there. Right. Who are you then, my friend?
Surprised to see me, Batman?
A little. Last time I saw you, you were wrapped around the hood of my car.
You knew it would not kill me.
I wasn't trying to. I'm in no mood for a fight. What are you doing here?
Dr. Young's Titan formula. The Payaso managed to send some off Arkham Island before you stopped him.
How much more did Joker manage to get off the island?
Too much. That is why I am here. I will not allow the basura of this city to abuse the Titan. Dr. Young used me to create it. It is my duty
Titan
to
refers
destroy
to the
what
last game,
remains.
Arkham Asylum.
I'll help you, but understand this. If you try anything, I'm taking you down too. We find Titan containers, we destroy them. Deal?
Of course. Each container has a radio beacon built in. There were 12 containers left in this city. We take 6 each, then we meet back here.
6 each? Fine. Today isn't a good day to lie to me, Bane.
Okay.
Remember that.
Bane, right, okay. Now I'm guessing it's going to give you a character bio. Let's have a look. Oh, we unlocked a new area. So we've got to go around and find these Titan containers, so just set them as a waypoint. And let's go to bio. And let's see if we can find Bane. Yep, here we go. Again, so it shows you who Bane is. Professional criminal. Tells you what comic they originally turned up in. And it tells you, you know, what happened to them in their past, etc, etc. So for me, as a person who hasn't played Batman, this is pretty nice. So I'm going to get out of this and just get going on this next mission. So I'm going to do this next mission, and then I'll probably end it there for now. So I think you guys have got a good kind of impression of what the combat is like. The gadgets that you can use. Actually, I will show you all the gadgets that I've got so far and what you can do with them. So we go to tech, and you've got gadgets. Now there are a huge amount of gadgets that you can unlock here. I've only unlocked a few of them as we can go so far, but I'll try and use the smoke palette and stuff in combat. I'm assuming we've got some more combat to do now. So let's crack up with this. So I'm guessing, oops. I'm guessing the climate analyzer is where these Titan cases are. Let's see if we can find out where I'm going to be. Let's click on the map and go to... Okay, so there's a Titan case there. Ooh, no, this one's close to us over here. So let's go over here. There we go, so we've got a Titan container marked up there.
It's the freaking man!
No, don't want to fight you guys at the moment. There we go. Oh, I'm stuck. Just when I was saying movement in this game is so good. Nah, it's still good. It's still good.
Last laugh for the Joker.
This is, I can't say enough how cool this view is, to see what the environment has got for you. Let's get a bit of altitude here. So this is like the Joker's little part of the island, which you will play through to meet the Joker and see what he's up to. So here's another one of the riddles by Riddler. I really do think this is going to draw in a huge amount of people to the Batman universe. And I actually find it quite interesting. I would actually quite like to get, if they have them, I don't know, say you can get Batman comics on like the iPad or a tablet. I'd really quite like to get into the Batman universe in this game, so I hope it does encourage you guys to jump in and give it a go.
No one told me nothing about guarding freaking Titan
I'm
crates
guessing
when
that's
the boss
that
sent
bit
me
down
out
there.
here.
That blue wall means that you can break through it.
Now shut up.
Oh, that's it there, I'm guessing, the red thing. Yeah, that's it. Right, so let's see if we can do a nice, powerful drop attacks and knock them all out, because I have unlocked this feature now.
This city has lost its...
So you can do a shock attack like so, and then you can finish them off when they're on the ground. Ooh, there we go. So satisfying. There we go. finishing move. Again, the camera angles and the way it's done. So awesome! Right, where is it? There we go, so there's the Titan container.
This Titan container is well protected. The only way to destroy it is to use explosive gel.
Thank you for pointing that out. So we equip the explosive gel by right-clicking and then spray it on. And then detonate it by holding the middle button.
I need to find and destroy the rest of the Titan containers.
Righty-ho. Right, before we go, I'm just going to have a quick look in here and see what this has to offer. That's another Riddler. Okay, I've got a Riddler challenge, I think. So I've got to use explosive gel to get through this, I think. There we go. Interesting. Right, well you can see anyway that there are lots of Riddler challenges around the map for both Batman and Catwoman if you have unlocked the Catwoman character. So this is just my FYI of the open world aspect of Batman Arkham City. There are other elements to it like challenges, etc. So if you want me to look at that, write to me and let me know, because I will put them up if there is demand for it. But this has been FYI for Batman Arkham City, and I will see you guys next time.